Soccer action this week takes us to the 8th annual McPherson Soccer Invitational. First game up was Maize South taking on TMP. It was tied up 1-1 until 47 seconds left in the first half when Carlos Duenas from 50 yards out gets his kick, which finds the back of the net. What a shot! TMP goes into halftime up by 1. In the second half, Maize South works it downfield, attempts to pass it across the field. TMP gets it, dishes it off to the goalie. Oh no, it's its own goal. It is now tied up 2-2. TMP gets a free kick header by Lane Fisher, and now TMP is up 3-2 with 16:55 to play in the contest. With only a few seconds on the clock, TMP secures their win as Rodney Dues puts another one in for safe measures. TMP gets the win 4-2 and had to face the winner of Hayes High versus Independence contest this past Thursday. Well, as I've said that, Jordan Winholtz takes it downfield and in for the goal less than 3 minutes into the contest. And minute 13 later, Lane Clark passes it off to Winholtz, and Hayes High gets the score 2-0.
Number 4, Lane Clark.
Now it was Kellen Griffin's turn as he knocks it in for another goal. In the first half, Winholtz scores 2 more times, then Shaw Herman gets on the action, and then Griffin knocks 1 more in before halftime. Which goal by number 12. It is now 6-0. Second half, Independence comes out and gets on the board early in an attempt to make a comeback. However, that was short-lived as Hayes High continued to dominate the contest, where they would get 5 more points and bring an end to the game 11-1. In the top half of the bracket, it was Salina South who took on Wichita Independent. South's Trenton Keller downfield kicks it into the middle, and Jose Escobedo knocks it in, and Salina South is up with 38:03 left in the first half. Now from one end of the field to the other, with a little help from Ben Strickfaden, and Wichita gets on the board. Michael Cade kicks one in from 60 yards out to gain the lead for Wichita Independent. However, Salina South looked to tie it up before the half as it works free and knocks it in for the goal. The second half, though, it was all Salina South as Jose Escobedo kicks it high right and into the goal 3-2. Juan Diaz thinks he could try the opposite corner of the goal, and it pays off. That would be the last score of the contest, and Salina South gets the win 4-2. It was finally McPherson's turn as they took on Augusta. This contest was very one-sided as McPherson would have 17 shots on goal as to Augusta's 3. The number of goals saved for the contest was Augusta goalie Jacob Lowry with 7 and McPherson with none. Not having any saves would not be an issue with McPherson, would score 4 goals in the first half, come back in the second half and score 6 more goals to end the contest early. While you take a look at the McPherson goals, let me tell you how the semifinals played out on Thursday. In the consolation bracket, it was Maize South taking on Independence. Maize South defeated them 8-0. The other consolation bracket game, it was Augusta versus Wichita Independent. Augusta got the win 2-0. So Wichita Independent will play Independence on Saturday at 8 a.m. for 7th place. The Augusta Maize South contest we played at 10 a.m. for 5th place. On the championship side, Hayes High defeated TMP 4-0, with all 4 scores coming in during the second half. The other game from Thursday on the champion side was McPherson versus Salina South. It was a close contest the first half, but then McPherson ran away with it in the second half, with McPherson getting the win 7-0. So playing for 3rd place on Saturday at 12 p.m., it will be Salina South and TMP, which leaves a rematch from last week in the championship game as McPherson takes on Hayes High at 2 p.m. We will have highlights from the finals next week on the show.